Every time they called her beautiful, her mother screamed in pain. They thought it was a blessing. They never knew it was a death. The night Zainab was born, the moon refused to hide. It hung low over the village of Aileo, washing mud houses and palm trees in silver light. The elders whispered that when the moon watched that closely, destiny was changing its clothes. Inside a small hut, Mama Zainab cried out one last time, and the baby slid into the midwife's hands. The women gasped. The child's face was too perfect. Too calm. Too glowing. This one will not live quietly, a midwife whispered. Mama Zainab laughed and pulled her child close. If beauty has a price, she said, I will pay it. She did not know her body would become the currency. The first time a woman praised Zainab at the stream, Mama Zainab's back burned like fire that night. When young men started stopping Zainab on the road to stare and smile, Mama Zainab's chest tightened until breathing became a battle. When market women sang about Zainab's face, Mama Zainab's knees weakened. Praise for the daughter became pain for the mother. Year after year, Zainab's beauty grew louder. Year after year, Mama Zainab grew quieter. By 18, Zainab had become the kind of girl songs were written about. Boys fetched water they did not need just to pass her. Men who never greeted Mama Zainab before now bowed low in respect. Still, no one noticed the pattern. No one, except Mama Bintu, the old healer. Then the announcement came. Prince Adewale, son of Kobiyisi Oba Adekunle, was ready to marry. The town crier shouted, the prince seeks a wife whose presence alone can silence a room. The village shouted one name. Zainab. At the palace square, maidens arrived in bright wrappers and shining beads. But when Zainab stepped forward, silence fell like a dropped cloth. Even the prince forgot to breathe. Back in her hut, Mama Zainab collapsed. When Zainab returned, dizzy with shock and attention, she found her mother lying weak on a mat. That was when Mama Bintu spoke. This child carries two faces, the healer said softly. One for the world. One for her mother. The more the world praises her beauty, the more her mother will suffer. Zainab felt her heart crack open. Then came the final truth. The curse will only break if you choose your mother over the world's admiration. Publicly. Which meant one thing. Reject the prince. Reject the crown. Reject the praise. The next morning, the palace square was full again. Kobiyisi sat on his throne. Prince Adewale stood tall, eyes searching for Zainab. When she appeared, simple and unadorned, the crowd still cheered. Stand beside me, the prince said gently. Zainab knelt instead. My king, she said, her voice shaking but clear. I cannot marry your son. If I do, my mother will die. Every praise you give me becomes pain in her body. The crowd gasped. Then Zainab did something that shattered their worship. She took a knife, grabbed her long, treasured hair, and cut it off in front of everyone. Gasps exploded. If my beauty must hurt someone, Zainab cried, let it hurt me. Not my mother. At that exact moment, the dead broke. In Mama Bintu's hut, Mama Zainab felt the pain leave her bones like a thief in the night. She stood up strong for the first time in years. In the square, people felt shame settle on their hearts. You praised the fruit, Mama Bintu said, and starved the tree. From that day, Zainab's beauty no longer drank from her mother's life. Prince Adewale stepped forward, not looking at her face, but at her eyes. I am not moved by your beauty, he said quietly. I am moved by your courage. Zainab walked home without a crown. Without songs. But with her mother walking beside her, whole and healed. And for the first time, the village stopped praising her face. They praised her heart.